Aries, first the worst, second the best, you're the dirty loser. Louise, Lucifer, something to do around a Capricorn or a Gemini, life path 6 or, 6. But something to do with, like, first the worst, some sort of competitive energy. But I'm definitely hearing first the worst, second the best, you're the dirty loser. Okay, or like something that's very competitive. But I also heard like rapping, so a rapping artist or some sort of trying to perform something, okay, and trying to get in the industry. I'm also hearing like I want to be in the industry of rapping. So Marshall Mathers, Eminem, Melissa Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie. Also, so Jolie, you're right. But like, yeah, competition. Like I'm trying to compete with something or beat something. So someone might be Michael and beating it, but like I'm going to beat you in a minute. So some of you might be beating off. You might be beating eggs. You might be doing something around cooking. Okay, but like I definitely keep hearing like I'm trying to beat the competition. Okay, so something very competitive that you may be doing. Now it could be anything, but like it could even be your partner is trying to compete in, like, because they're saying Pete, so like moss or gardening or something like that, or like I'm going into a competition and I'm trying to beat everybody else. So whatever this competition might be, it could be you or your partner. So name B, anybody beginning with B. Okay, Brian. But I keep picking up like I've got a competition coming up and I need to become first. It's because there seems to be this first the worst, second the best, right? So second might be something to do around, because I keep seeing like a cup, but a cup and a prize winning cup. So someone might be winning a prize or they're trying to win a prize, okay? And it's like competing. Now I don't know if this is online or if it's a Leo or an Aquarius, but like I'm trying to compete for your attention, or no, they're saying that there's some kind of sports thing that's coming up, like a sports day. So any of you have got children, like they're competing in a sports day, because I keep seeing a medal being offered to somebody, okay, a medal. So a medal of honor. So something to do with like computer games or something, or like I'm in a computer game in the Matrix, but like I'm in a computer game like thing, something that is online, like is done publicly on Facebook or YouTube, okay, and it might be something to do around Medal of Honor, which will basically be a PS4 or an Xbox, but something like that. But playing a game, you or your partner, and I am Michael Douglas, something to do with an M, okay, and I am competing in a competition of a game that I might be playing, and it's like gambling, roulette wheel, or some kind of app that might be on a phone that you're competing with, okay, and some of this might be, like I said, where there's first prize, second prize, third prize. You're really going to be dealing with a Pisces somewhere, okay, and like I'm having to compete in this, and then at the end I'm going to see if I'm going to win a prize, okay, because I keep hearing like I've got a prize winner, okay, so it might be a fish, it could be Pisces, but I've got a prize winner, like they're like a marrow maybe, or something sort of M, okay, but like a prize, like a gardening show, or someone that grows a lot of things in their garden, and I've got a prize winning marrow, okay, but for some of this might be like where your children are playing some kind of game, or so, or you might even be just, I don't know, it could even be on a phone, I don't know, but like I'm always on my phone on something, competing against other people, okay, so there is something here that is around that. Now I don't know if this is like YouTube or Facebook or whatever it is, but it could even be your partner, but there's some kind of competitive energy, okay, and like something that I have, I'm going to put it out online, or I'm going to do it to perform it as like, okay, like I have a, like something that hopefully goes viral maybe, or something like that, or I have like a really good piece of footage or something like that, or I have a really good idea, okay, and I've got something that I'm really good at, and I want to put it out there to see if I can compete with other people. So basically someone might be feeling as if they want to do something new, okay, something a little bit new, a little bit like me, what I'm doing with my vlogging, really, okay. So I'm kind of vlogging, as you may well know. If you haven't seen it, there's a vlog on this channel, and I'm going to make another one, and very soon we're going to be going up north, and I'm going to show you, we're going to stay in a hotel, I'm going to show you the hotel, I'm going to show you in Bakewell, I'm going to show you around Blue John Mines in Derbyshire and all that kind of stuff. The car journey, we was actually cooking a roast last night, so me and Emily. So yeah, if you are interested in that, there is already one on here, but I'm going to probably post the next one, but tell you guys during that there'll be another channel specifically for people that like vlogs, okay. So something like that, something around a camera, Cameron, the name Cameron, or camera, or Candid, or Candice also. I don't know why I keep hearing like Canderel sugar. So some of you might be addicted to Canderel, okay? Artificial sweetener. So some of you might be, like I said, it might be something around cooking, or you are addicted to coffee, like myself, and artificial sweeteners and sugar. Okay, why am I hearing sugar plum, honey plum? Something to do with plums. Someone's got a nice pair of plums, but like plums. So is this like where you're growing vegetables or like fruit? Because you know, like marrow, fruit, like a garden that I have, and it's got like really big ripe apples or fruit or like something like that. Or you're doing something around cooking, specifically around apples, oranges, blah, 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 or something around food. Okay, food. Okay, so it might be vlogging, stuff like that around food. Or it's a dinner or something like that, and you have to choose something around food. A message here about food. Sorry if I'm babbling on, I'm trying to just get your messages for you. If you haven't seen this channel before, we basically do this for a start, and then we look into the tarot. Okay, so something around food, something around competition is what they're saying. It might be you or your partner, because I keep hearing it's this big. Okay, so on my Angel Radio, so you might have a lot to do around music. You might like what I do also, which is another channel, which is called Angel Radio as a music producer. And in that it says, man, is that your kids? The last time I see them, they were this big. Right, so it might have something to do with around grandchildren that you're visiting or seeing or something like that could be coming up. And like, look how fast your kids have grown. So it might be where you see not a stranger, but someone that you know this week, which is going to be the 14th until the 21st of November. And they say, man, look how big your kids are, right? Something like that. Okay, that I don't know if they're being put up online or something, I really don't know. But like I keep picking up like a grandmother or a mother that keeps taking photographs of their granddaughter or grandchild and then posting it up on like Instagram or on Facebook and stuff like that, because they're proud of something that they have. So they take photographs of it and post it up online. Now, if this is of oneself, I don't know, there's been a lot of that kind of coming up, but something that I'm really proud of is being put up online. So I'm also hearing the name Proud or Kev or Kevin, but Proud, okay? So like I'm a proud mother, I'm a proud father or something like that. And because I'm very proud of it, I'm putting it up online, or I'm putting it into a competition, or I'm making an investment into it because I'm very proud of someone doing so well, okay? So I want to invest into you. So there's something here around possible investments into something that you might have as an idea, okay? And you think, you know what, this is going to be a really good idea, but first I need to invest in the thing that I do that makes it better. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, for me, I do vlogging, I do everything else. So a really large investment into a camera, and then also, but you know, a lot of video editing software, a lot of music, because I make my own music, so I can do my own intros and everything else and outros and stuff, because I also produce my own music. So it feels like something that you may have as an idea and think, that's going to make this so much better if I do this, so I'm going to invest into the future in something that's better, that makes it better. You see what I'm saying? So it could be it could be a camera, it could be anything that you want to do, but an investment into making it better. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. I don't think this is to do with your love life. I think the majority of your messages here are around ideas. Like, I have a very good idea, and because of that, I either one, have everything already and I'm continuing on to do my idea, or two, I have that idea and I need to invest into it first to make it. But some of you, this might be around children and stuff like that, because I'm also hearing a message of like visiting my children, or like my grandkids are coming over to visit and stuff like that. Okay. Also keep hearing a grandfather clock, something to do with the clockmaker, clock. Oh, TikTok. Oh, okay, so it might be TikTok. So it might be TikTok that your kids are doing, or that you're doing. I mean, I have never been on it. I've got no idea. What is it? An app that you have to download? I know there is a thing called TikTok, but I don't know what it is. I've never been on it, but I know they do split videos and something, right? So it might be something like that. TikTok. Okay. So let's see. So Aries, from the 14th until the 21st for Aries. So you can also watch this as a Scorpio or a Life Path 4. It's not numerology, it is code. When I read it out, it's got 4 on the card. So it also represents life path. Add your life path up with another one. What is that? Karmic value number. That will be the karma that you go through, is the 3rd number. 2 life paths added together, the number. Look for the major arcana. If you don't know, follow the video provided below. Okay, that will be your karma that you share with someone else. Okay, 3 is the magic number. So let's see. You really could be dealing with a life path 3 or a Piscean, but they'll be the same. Okay, Pisces life path 3. So you could be dealing with one, or you have it in your chart. Charlotte, the name Charlotte. Charlotte's Web, Billy, Bill, Billy Webb. Someone is arachnophobia. Someone has a phobia to spiders. Let's see. Phobic, foam phobic, homophobic. Oh, okay, someone might have... let's not go into that. Let's see. 14th until the 21st for Aries. So 7. So you could be dealing with a life path 7 or yourselves. Okay, or a Cancerian maybe. But investments, you see, I'm investing into the future, something that I'm doing and I'm waiting to see the results. Some of you, it might be around a doctor. It could be something to do around holistic stuff, around salts, crystals, all that kind of thing that you might be making or selling. Okay, but like doing something around crystals. Okay, or the name crystal itself. You all right, Crystal? Haven't seen you for a little while. You're right. But like, you know, I am investing into this because I think that it's worthy of my time, and because I enjoy it, whether I make any money or not, it's keeping me interested and intrigued into investing into other things to make it better. Okay, so for instance, very simple message, camera, what else do I need? Loads of stuff. Okay, different lenses, different lighting, different things, blah blah blah. So I'm investing into something that I know is going to prove that I enjoy doing it. Okay, if it makes any money, great. If it doesn't, at least I enjoy doing it. But I'm investing into the future. Okay, so it is kind of a waiting game, but there might be something also around the doctors that you're waiting to hear. Okay, but this is like watching things grow. This is also like watching your children grow, being very proud of someone that's doing it, okay, because they take pride in their work. This is also, and the 7 dwarves. Someone might have 7 children, 7 husbands, or 7 wives, but this is Snow White. Okay, so named Dan, Danny White, Danielle, also Dan, Danielle, Danny, so anybody beginning with D or B also, okay, and White. Some of you might be investing into crack or cocaine, I really don't know, but like, well, this would also be weed as well, so people that grow their own weed, but that's legal in other countries, right? So the name Lee, or Leanne, or Lucy, or Lucifer, also names here. Okay, but I'm investing into the future and I'm watching it grow. So some of you, you grow your own homegrown. Okay, homegrown. Let's see. And if you don't, someone that you know probably does here. Okay, so 14th into the 21st for Aries. From 14th into the 21st for Aries. This is going to be you and them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Pisces, there's the 3. Okay, the energy of like anticipation of trying to watch things grow. Staying put. Okay, so basically at the moment, we're not really doing too much, but we are investing into the future. So I might be looking into buying something to investigate. Something could be investigated. I'm also hearing Gatorade, also someone that drinks a lot of sugary drinks of like Gatorade, or it gives you wings and all that stuff, right? But Red Bull. So you really could be dealing with a Taurus or a Sagittarius, a 5, life path 5, Sagittarius or Taurus. Red Bull, okay? So you have to read numerology basically. But people wonder why, like, it helps me. Because I break that code down, that helps me channel. Okay, so basically, here, there's more of a waiting game on something. It's kind of like you might feel that someone's playing a bit of a game with you and teasing you and just getting you to wait. It's like, hold on a second, we're just going to have to wait. We can't do it yet. It's not ready. So you might be cooking, it's not ready. You might have one in the oven. Okay, but it's not ready, Eddie. The name Ed, Edwina, Ed. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to meet someone. Some of you here, this person may not have met anybody, and I'm not ready to meet anybody yet. Okay. Because I mean, this energy here can also be known as selfish, but not selfish or selfie. I'm also hearing like selfies. Something to do with like vlogging or camera stuff, well, it's very difficult, but you'll see me indulge into a lot of problems that I have. And I'm more nervous than what people may think. But like here, there could be selfies, but there could also be self-love here. Like I'm in love with myself and I'm really not ready in order to meet anybody yet. But I'm also kind of waiting to hear back from them because I'm intrigued of something. Okay. This would be a something. So this could be a Steve. Do have Aries in my chart and I'm also a Scorpio rising. So 4. Okay. So there you go. For anybody that's wondering and thinking, well, how come Pisces isn't here and it's in my chart and it's not in my chart? If it isn't, it's because you might have the energy of Scorpio somewhere, 4. And then if you do, you have this. Right? See what I'm saying? But like, so something like investigating and waiting. Someone in the family also. I'm hearing family, Jenny. Let's see. Jenny, Juniper, Nipper, Neil, the name Neil, Noel, Nigel also. Let's see, 14th into the 21st for Aries. So don't worry, I do take it back to the generic cup and fish after we've channeled a load of stories and names. You got another 3. So some of you are still doing what you probably was been doing for a while, is going to court for the ex, trying to wait and anticipation in order to get order, law and order. So having to do it where I have to go and see my brief. This is also studying something that you may enjoy doing, and I'm learning on the job. This is also spiritually and mentally. You can never learn anything unless you're doing it. And if you're not doing it, then you're someone that sits back and waits to do something. Doesn't matter. It's like me with music, right? And I'll give you a God's honest truth bit of advice. When I make a piece of music, it's an absolute waste of time if I even think that it's a pile of shit. Because it doesn't matter. You're making it, right? So it's worthy of your time in order to do something. There's nothing worse than having a piece of music or a piece of footage that isn't used in certain ways. So me, for instance, all the music, the fact that I didn't get to make and finish into a song, I'm just now using those as intros, right? Just making intros, just using that. I might sell those at some point if any of you have channels and you want a music intro, okay, to your channel. Let me know. I'll probably sell it at a very cheap price and make a music video type thing and sell my music with a video. Or you can make your own video and I'll sell you the music. Okay. But anyway, so there is something here around education and school dedicated in order to be able to possibly go to court, maybe for the children. Okay. But 2 3s. So if you're in a third party, you could even be going to a party. Okay. Some of you are really fighting with the ex here. King of Pentacles in reverse. I think you guys had that before. Something around your family and your husband. Okay. Doesn't really spend too much time with you or the children. Seems to spend more time doing other things that may not, because I'm also hearing it doesn't concern you. So name's Stern, Pucci, or like, it doesn't concern you, okay? So someone doesn't include you, okay? You feel like that you're on your own in it. Like they don't never really include me in their life, okay? Well, it's a little bit upsetting. I actually started to feel a little bit emotional there. Let's see. So from the 14th, see, this one's flying out in reverse. That would have been a King of Pentacles in reverse. There's this energy of like, I never really know whether I'm coming or going, really. So some of you, there is this plan in order to go somewhere, but you just don't know if, like you might not be going yet. You might just be arriving back. This is something also around rivals. I'm also hearing I have rivals. I have people that are in competition with me, and I feel as if I got rivals, that people don't like what I do, and they don't like what I say. Well, fuck them. Don't worry about that, Aries. Trust me, I put all my life out online. I don't give a fuck about the people that don't like it. They help watching, right? Even though they think they don't, they do. Even the people that dislike, they help because they add to the energy of watching it. Okay, so trust me when I tell you, if anything to do with YouTube, it's not about the amount of subscribers, it's about the amount of views. So the people that hate you and they sit there and watch and they hate it, they're actually adding to your content. You just have to put up with the shit comments, but you can just block them, okay? But they do help. So there's an energy here of like, I need assistance. I need some help in order to be able to do it. Okay. So something like that. I'm also hearing a PA. Okay. A PA system, something to do around music. And I need more stuff to do with my music, because that would be a PA, like an amp, okay, like a guitar amp, or a VSTs that involve me being able to accomplish something that I like around music. I've got, man, you wouldn't want to know how much money over the years I've spent. Well, I've only really been making music for the last year and a half, as you may well know on the other channel. But the amount of money that I've spent on VSTs and music to be able to make good music, it's unreal. But yeah, something to do with around, I need to make this investment. Some of you might be visiting your bank to ask for a loan or something that you got out on hire. I'm also hearing Darren hire or hire. Okay, so the name Darren, but like hiring something like a car or a hotel or a room. That's going to be the vlogging. But like I might be hiring something. So it could be a car, something like that, but it might be a hotel. Okay, it could be Bates Motel. But like, or the name Bateman, okay, or bait, something to do around fishing, or something to do around a fish, okay, bait. Also debate as well, having a debate. This would be an argument that you may have at court, and you're having a debate with them here, because it's going to take organising, really. Okay, and it's going to take money. I'm also hearing it's going to take money, a whole lot of spending money. So some of you might be thinking about going on vacation, but it's going to take a whole lot of your savings, or some of your savings. Or if you've got plenty of money, because there's plenty of money here, it's just basically you're going to rent somewhere or stay somewhere. But for some of you of this investment, if you don't, it's going to take some of your savings away. Okay. I'm also hearing, I want to take my child away. Okay, so some of you might be worrying about divorce because you think or know that they may take your children away if you end up settling for anything than second best, which means that this person around you doesn't put you first. This Pisces energy puts themselves first here. If you've got someone, doesn't matter, that is around you of a message that I'm hearing, Aries, that you may be struggling with around divorce or children, I feel some of you here, you're worried that the other partner or family member doesn't put you in as much high regard as you do them, okay? And because of that, you or the other person may be worrying about being left, because this could be fear of abandonment, right? And I'm worried the fact that if I do leave my husband or wife, that will they take my children off me? So a lot of people that have kids, they learn to coexist in an unhappy marriage, because it's kind of like you basically just bide your time and wait for another person basically. And then when you got kids, you think, well, you know what, there's too much struggle in order to be able to go to court and do all of this right. I'd have to have my own job, I'd have to have my own house, so I'd have to go to court and all of that kind of thing. So a lot of people, they end up just sort of like sitting, waiting for the other person, and then you coexist in that very monotonous, boring energy, okay? So there could be a lot of like having to wait to go to court, or worrying about what would happen if I was to leave. What would happen to me? Would I be able to make it on my own? Okay, would I be able to make it on my own? Okay, something like that. Let's see. So show me the other person connected to Aries, please, from the 14th until the 21st. 3, really, bruv? Y'all got 3 again? 333 again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Gavin. I'm also hearing the name Gav or Stacy, Steve also. Anybody beginning with S, Sarah, Sassy. Yeah, I mean, man, there really could be a third party here. There's this energy here that's intriguing, like someone that's really caught my interest, okay, that is making me, because like I said, you can have spirit, because here there's no connection as such as speaking or talking as yet, but there is a connection here, okay, and you do get those, you get these connections. And I physically actually had a personal reading, and it made a bit of a change, okay, that it was from a person that had the same kind of thing I had when I went through my first spiritual experience with a person right back in there, right back in there. There's at Thusla. Someone could be from up north, or you might be going up north here. But back in there's at Thusla, you know, I had this intense spiritual connection with this person, and I obviously didn't know why. I didn't understand it, right? But, you know, you learn on the job, spiritually and also about life, of a connection. It doesn't matter whether it's in spirit, in mind or body or not. You have a connection with a person here, and it's a knot. It's a Piscean, 3, 3 and 3. Okay, so you do with a person or they do with you, but y'all got 3, 3 and 3. Okay, I think I was saying something about that in your channeled messages, around 3 is the magic number. Okay, because it's teaching, learning. You learn spiritually on the job. You learn to be good at something by doing it. If you're not doing it, you're not becoming good at it, because you're a sit back and a waiter. Okay, don't never be someone that sits back and waits. Do it. Okay, do it. If you want to do it, and do it right, child. 'Cause I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. 'Cause it's gonna take a money. The George Hotel, George Squires. Anybody beginning with George, Georgina. Anybody beginning with G. And it's going to take a whole lot of money for an investment. Okay. Show me the other person connected to Aries, please. From the 14th. Jesus Christ, Aries. What is going on? Is this in your work sector here? I don't know. There seems to be a lot of like competition. Like someone could be getting really annoyed about competition here. It could be a lot of arguments. I mean, if I'm honest, I think this is to do with a lot to do with the court situation that you might have coming up here, restraining orders that have been put on with people that have said, look, you're not coming over to visit the children, you are not coming over here, blah, 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 and I told you that you're not doing it, and, you know, but I want to see my kids, I don't know, you're not, no. And you've got like Sagittarius, Taurus energies of confliction, of fighting to do with some kind of investment for the future. Now, it might be work related. It really could be spiritually tormented by like, I can't get this person off my mind, but it's fucking really winding me up, the fact that I can't say anything. Because there could either one be a blocked, or someone is internally worried about making things worse. Okay, like if I say something, I'm going to make it worse. If I open up my mouth, I'm going to end up saying something, and then once it's out there, I can't take it back. So there might be this energy of like having to be careful of what I say here in front of someone, because it could be like Shell, Michelle, Misha, Mika, but like I'm worried about what the other person might do, unless they do voodoo. Because this person here is also tormented as well. You both are. It's kind of like you're both spiritually tormenting one another. Or your mother. I'm also hearing your mother. Something to do with like tormented by the mother. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll... Yeah. Ooh. Mother, do you think they'll build a wall? I think a lot of you it is to do with like being a mother. And children being involved, and grandkids being everywhere, and that kind of stuff, and all of that. A flat, I'm also hearing someone's flat about where they're living. It might be like where you're living is really annoying you where you live, because I'm also hearing like a block of flats. My girlfriend goes through this in her block of flats. So like where this person lives, it's something to do with like it's where you're living, like it's the people that are around where you're living, because there could be this energy of intimidation here. Intimidation. Okay. Because there's an energy of like waiting. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'm also hearing a waiting room, something also to do with like 50 Shades of Grey or David or Grey. But like, yeah, the waiting room. Some of you, it might be around hospitals and stuff like that, and waiting to get word because of a waiting room. Or someone feels tormented because they feel the other person's making them wait. Okay? Anyway, so that's what I've got for you so far. If you wanted, or the name's Sophie also, Sarah and Sophie. If you want to join, you can. It helps out the channel majorly. If not, a like, share, comment, subscription. But we're going to do you more cards, clarify both sides, tell you 2 stories, 2 separate lives or one life together, and then do thoughts and feelings like we always do, projected from your partner, how they think and feel about you, or how they think and feel about this dynamic themselves individually connected to the energy. Okay, that's what you get on the full access bundle only. Please make sure, I'm sorry, but there's also Angel Radio provided below for free music, and then I'm going to be making another channel for the vlogs. It's actually put in a playlist if you want to watch it, but I'm going to make another channel for the vlog separately, because I think even though it's got a lot to do with like love and spiritual stuff and everything else, I just feel, I don't know if other people are going to get pissed off, because when you build up a channel and it is based on one thing a lot, if you put other stuff on it, some people get fed up and think, well, this is nothing to do with tarot. Right? So, like, I'm really considering, I don't know whether to continue it on here or make another channel. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, Aries. Anyway, you can find all links provided below. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time, or over on Patreon.